Now, 11 years ago, just over 11 years ago, on the 16th of March, I lost my partner, who decided to make that choice whilst he was in a psychotic episode in hospital, and I was left frozen. So the world keeps turning, and I just stayed still, and I've only just realised that it's 11 years. Well, I knew obviously, but I've lived in my house for 25 years and I'm moving out, and I'm like 11 of them. I've been frozen in grief for this person, and my main thing is like, did he get there, and was it brilliant? And he was a spiritualist, and he wasn't scared of the other side. So my hope is that it's brilliant. And I did ask him for a sign recently, but I thought I'd share a few photos here. Did you get there? Are you okay? And is it brilliant? Because apparently, from all the research I've done, no one's ever wanted to come back, have they? Because then what they say is, and what he used to say was, they're still here. They haven't gone. They're in the next room. The love doesn't go anywhere. When someone leaves the room, they still love you. That's what he told me when I lost my uncle just before. Now, I lost 3 people very quickly, all in one go, and he was one of them, and 2 of them were voluntarily taking themselves out, and so let's just say it was a dark time. I've recovered, but I've lost 11 years grieving in this house, and I'm packing it down, and it's quite a thoughtful time at the moment, but I can't believe that 11 out of 25 I've been frozen in this house, hibernating, hiding away, trying to come to terms with it and work it out. Because you're left, the thing is, if you're ever considering anything like that, you are leaving loved ones frozen in time, feeling responsible. That's what happens. It's not even worth considering. But the one thing I do know is that they're not thinking of anyone else, and it's despite the love that they had from so many people that cared about him. He was cared about and loved, and he knew he was, and he still took that choice because he wasn't in his right mind. The hospital didn't keep him safe, and they were held in a coroner's court and made negligent and responsible. But these things do happen, and like I said, he's a black belt, he's a taekwondo expert, and he's a ninja. No one would have kept him in anywhere. You couldn't tell him anything. And for once I wish he'd listened, because none of it was real. He could hear people, and he had schizophrenia, and the things he heard would make you terrified. He's the bravest man I've ever met, and I don't blame him. He went through hell for what he could hear people were coming for him, and he was convinced that they'd got him. And that's what happens when you get sectioned. Quite often the delusion becomes more real than it's ever been. It's their worst fear. So yeah, I just thought to share some photos because I didn't do it at the time, although he's been on my mind constantly around since that date, really. Well, let's face it, since the day he left. But I know he'd want the best for me, and that has kept me going, and that's what you've got to hang on to. Yeah. Anyway, it's some lovely images because we performed together for many years doing festivals. He was my dancer for the last few years. My right-hand man, my co-pilot, my partner in crime, my Mr. Mischief. Yeah. He was up for the whole journey, finding the gig, driving, loading the van, all of it. The celebration after, the lot. He enjoyed every single bit of it. And he had so much belief in me. And that has kept me strong. And I still imagine him laughing. I know he'd be laughing at my comedy. He'd absolutely love it. We talked about it quite a bit long before I started making comedy. Quite a few of the ideas he was still here for. So yeah, just wanted to remember Matty Llewellyn James, my best friend, my everything. You don't know what you've got till it's gone. You really don't. Yeah, over and out.